We are part of the governor's motorcade. We're about to start moving here in just a few moments. The first few days of this trip really focused on climate, high-stakes diplomacy, meeting with President Xi. Today, a little bit more focused on tourism and the idea of getting more Americans and Chinese to travel back and forth. Let's take a look at some video we shot a short time ago at the Forbidden City, and look how spectacular this place is. Of course, this was the home to 24 emperors for 500 years. This was the center of the Chinese government. The governor getting to tour it before it opened. Usually there's 50,000 people inside there every day, and it's quite something to see it when we were basically the only folks in there. The governor looking at a lion there, which is a symbol of power in China. Really a remarkable scene to see up close. A world historic spot. This tree is two different trees that have grown together to symbolize cooperation, which is really what the governor is hoping for on this trip. Take a listen.
I mean, it's spectacular, and have the privilege to be able to have that tour and for the massive crowds come in, 50,000 people every single day. But put your own short moment in life in perspective and have a deeper appreciation and understanding of the cultural expression that is universal in many respects, that's respected and valued and revered and obviously notably established here.
Okay, guys, here goes.
So you're looking now, that's the governor meeting with Californians who work at the U.S. Embassy in China. That was part of the day today. Yesterday, a big part of the day was visiting the Great Wall of China, which of course is the most iconic of the tourism spots in China. Here's some video of the governor up there on the wall. A big portion of this trip has been trying to lessen tensions between the two countries after everything that happened with COVID. The governor, the first governor to come here since 2019. And I talked to him up at the wall. Take a listen to that.
This sort of symbolizes all of China, right? And it kind of symbolizes the whole trip. What is your big takeaway from this trip?
Well, tear down the walls, you know, and reconcile our differences at the end of the day. I mean, this has symbolism, but it also is part of a past, and I don't want this to be the future. I mean, I don't want us to keep erecting walls like this in the future, and I think that's fundamentally what this trip is about. It's not about a closed fist, it's about an open hand, it's about reconciling differences, it's about recognizing there are differences, and it's about being strategic about how you manage those.
So there is the governor again at the Great Wall. So he was doing all that solo. Just a few hours ago, the first partner, his wife, Jennifer Newsom, arrived here on the trip. She is taking the lead for the next event we're heading to. She's real involved with a farm-to-school program in California, trying to encourage school kids to eat healthy foods. We're headed to a school now to talk about that. We've got more events at the embassy later on today, as this diplomatic mission for Governor Newsom continues here in China, where he's getting a whole lot of attention and a massive police escort everywhere he goes. Christine and Marla.
We know that you have, Alex, a few days left with the governor. You mentioned the first half was climate change. The next half is tourism. Is that what we can expect the theme to be for your final days there?
I mean, climate change is remaining an overall focus at every single spot. He just did a meeting with one of their top climate ministers just a few moments ago, literally just walked out of that meeting. So that's going to continue, but they are trying to talk about tourism. And another emphasis that they're going to be doing, especially with some Chinese American students later today, is trying to lessen xenophobia. They've seen a lot of the anti-Asian hate in different parts of America, and trying to lessen that and try to promote cross-cultural cooperation.
All right, Alex, there in Beijing today, Shanghai to come, much more international part of China, a lot of tourism there. So we'll be looking forward to your reports all week long. Thank you so much. Alex, of course, traveling all week with Governor Newsom. He'll have exclusive reports for us on Good Day LA, Fox 11 News at 5, 6, and 10.